dogs suffering from IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, there are certain foods that can actually make this problem far worse and flare the symptoms up in your dog's gut. So let's look at my top 3 foods you want to avoid if your dog's being diagnosed with IBS and why these foods are so problematic. So stay tuned to learn more in today's short video. Hi there guys, it's Lyndall Pension, Canine Naturopath from Canine Vitality. Welcome back to my channel, it's Happy Healthy Dogs. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you find some benefit in today's short video. Feel free to subscribe and of course click on that bell to be notified of my weekly videos. If you're a regular, welcome back. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being here. Love that you're here today. So firstly, what is IBS or irritable bowel syndrome? Now this irritable bowel syndrome in dogs is a condition where their intestinal muscles don't function normally, and this causes alternating diarrhea and constipation. Although not as common as many other gut problems, IBS is certainly an issue and can definitely be diagnosed in dogs where there is no other obvious disease process that might be causing bowel symptoms. Now, while there's a really big link here to certain stress foods, sorry, Poppy's trying to get Poppy move. Certain foods can definitely make it worse. So let's look at the 3 foods we want to avoid. Now, number 1, there's no surprises here with our first one. Gluten and grains in general. Now, even if they're gluten-free, this can tend to make IBS symptoms much worse and either lead to that pattern of diarrhea or constipation, or both in an alternating pattern. Now, this includes any processed dry foods and kibbles, along with cooked grains such as pasta, brown rice, etc. Why are these so problematic? Now, like humans, dogs are often sensitive or intolerant to gluten. For dogs with IBS, gluten can cause a lot more inflammation in the intestinal tract, which leads to symptoms such as that diarrhea pattern, bloating, or discomfort. Now, grains in general, and especially those grains that are high fiber such as brown rice, etc., can be really hard for dogs to digest. For dogs with IBS, their digestive system's already very sensitive or compromised, and so grains further irritate the gut. And finally, many dogs with IBS tend to have food intolerances, and grains like wheat, corn are common allergens. Food intolerance and food allergy, of course, will worsen any IBS symptoms by causing that gastrointestinal inflammation, as well as leading to other problems, other digestive disturbances as well. Number 2 today to avoid are cruciferous veggies. Now, while we know how beneficial veggies like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, etc. are for our dogs, for those dogs diagnosed with IBS, these veggies can really wreak havoc on the gut, making symptoms flare up. Why does this happen? Now, cruciferous vegetables are rich in fiber, which of course can be really hard, again, for dogs to digest with IBS. Now, while fiber is really important for digestion, too much fiber can actually, of course, irritate the intestinal lining, especially with this IBS pattern of sensitivity. Now, this, of course, can then lead to increased bowel movements like diarrhea, or it can even go the other way. Now, they also contain a complex sugar known as raffinose, which is really difficult for dogs and humans to digest. Now, when it reaches the colon, bacteria ferment this sugar, leading to the production of gas. This can cause bloating and wind and abdominal discomfort as well, which of course are especially going to be problematic for that dog with IBS. And finally, veggies like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kale, etc. contain sulfur compounds, and when these break down during the digestive process, they produce gas as well that can once again further irritate the digestive tract and cause lots of wind and bloating. Better vegetables choices here for IBS dogs would be veggies like pumpkin, zucchini, green beans and carrots as some alternatives. And finally, number 3 today, our final food, are legumes of all kinds, including chickpeas, lentils and soybeans. Now today we're seeing more and more vegan dog food options, along with, of course, cheap sources of protein like soy being added into lots of commercial dog foods, kibbles, etc. Why are these problematic with IBS, or really, honestly, for any dog in general? Now, legumes are high in complex carbohydrates known as oligosaccharides, and these are really difficult, once again, for dogs to digest. These carbohydrates can pass undigested into the large bowel, where they're going to just sit there and ferment with bacteria, leading to bloating and general wind problems, constipation, etc. And because legumes are also rich in fiber, this can be a double-edged sword for dogs with IBS. Like as I said earlier, certain amount of fiber is great. Too much is really problematic and irritates the lining with IBS patterns and leads to that increased diarrhea or worsening of general symptoms. Now, these foods also contain lectins and phytates. Now, these two compounds are anti-nutrients that can actually interfere with the absorption of important minerals and may cause gut irritation in dogs as well. Now, while these compounds are often reduced down by cooking, they are still very much problematic, especially with that compromised gut function. Lectins in particular can definitely contribute to the development of leaky gut syndrome. And in a similar way that grains can be allergens, of course, so too can legumes. Particularly soy is a common allergen, which of course further exacerbates the problems. So if you've got a dog with IBS, legumes are definitely one to avoid, along with those other two. So guys, there you have my top 3 foods to avoid with irritable bowel syndrome. But remember though, there are certainly other foods that can be problematic with this pattern, including dairy, of course, very fatty meats, along with fruits such as watermelons, apples, and many of the stone fruits like peaches and nectarines. Well guys, I hope that you found this short video helpful, just a short one today, but if you did find it helpful, please do like it and share it so we can get more content out there on YouTube to help other dog owners like you who are searching for natural answers for their dog's problems. And if you've got a dog with IBS or any other gut problem, leaky gut, IBD, allergies, etc., and you're struggling with this, you're not sure of how to feed your dog, feel free to reach out to me. All my details are below. You can email me and let me know what's going on. And of course, I am also open for limited bookings. Well guys, wherever you are today, I hope you're having a great day. Although it's spring, we're having a really cold, wet day today. Just took Poppy out in the rain for a wet walk. She loved it. I didn't love it quite so much because even with my umbrella, I got quite wet. But anyway, the rain should clear by the end of today, so that'll be good. The sun will be out again. Have a great day, guys. I'm going to catch up with you next week in another video. But till then, take care. Talk to you soon.